Hi, this is Slimedog,
And Topo.
and today we're playing Golden Axe 1. We're playing a port of the Sega Genesis version of Golden Axe, and we're playing it through the Sega Genesis Classics on the PS4, which just came out not too long ago. Golden Axe is one of my favorite kind of arcade games from when I was a kid. So I've got a soft spot for Golden Axe, although I will admit, usually when I end up playing it more recently, it's a port of the arcade version, and the Genesis version's it's a little bit different than what I remember. They cut out a lot of the animation, things like that. Like, it's a little bit rougher than the arcade than I recall. But yeah, it's a fun one. It's kind of a 2D brawler, sort of like the Ninja Turtles game. You've got, let's see, you've got to run, your attack is the X button. The magic is the square button, which is kind of like weird because, I don't know, it's just the wrong button. I usually do magic a whole lot when I don't mean to. And you got to jump, which is the circle button. And yeah, other than that, it's if you've ever played, well, any kind of 2D brawlers, not 2D, but yeah, any 2D, any of the old side-scrolling brawler games, it's, you know, it's that. And I really like this one. Now, did you play this one before, Topo, or is this the first time you played this?
I think maybe we did play it. We would have played it.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, these guys are
Sorry.
this version seems to have friendly fire, where we hit each other quite a bit. Really? He's gonna jump away from me now, huh? Chicken stingers, by the way.
Oh, that's you.
That's what the purple guys are called. Why? I don't know.
Well, you can see right there, chicken with stingers.
Yeah, I always pick the dwarf, because the dwarf has the cool roll move. Oh, I forgot I've got a roll move. But I think, either that or my second choice is the girl, Tiris.
I can't reach that magic thing.
She's got the best magic. Her magic goes up to 6 and does like a ton of damage. The dwarf's got the worst magic, but he's got a cool backwards roll that people seem to forget about blocking in this game.
As did you just now.
Yeah. The friendly fire is a little bit uncomfortable. I think like when I'm used to, I don't know if it's the arcade one, you don't have to deal with that or what, but I was kind of surprised when we actually ended up hitting each other. There might be a way to change that in the options. I'll have to play with that later, but it does seem kind of unusual.
Sorry.
That's fine.
These jerks.
If we start getting killed, don't do your magic. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You know what? I'm doing magic.
Doing your magic.
Because screw these guys. It's still there.
I'm gonna charge him if you move out of the way.
Okay, I'll do it. Ah!
Oh, you
Yeah,
jerk!
he's gonna charge you, and he made your chicken run away.
Oh man.
Oh good, we get to pose by the fire.
Yes, and beat up the little gnomes and get magic out of it. Nice.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Sure.
Boom. I am full up. If you're gonna...
Are you full?
Yeah, grab that. Okay. I can't get any more magic.
Alrighty.
I cap out at level 3.
Gotcha.
Look, a map screen.
Sword enemy.
Yeah, back in the day, I used to clear this game out with 1 quarter. That was like the only game in the arcade I could do that with.
That's why it's such a soft spot for you.
Yeah, that's probably it. Let me try. There's my roll move. X and circle at the same time is like a kind of a hit behind you move, but it's tough to pull off. And in your case, it does a really slow kind of backward swing that eventually hits people behind you.
I walked off the edge over here, so my bike walked
Watch out
off
for
the
that.
edge.
Boom. Glitched, yeah. If they can't get a whole combo off, they can get you in this infinite loop where they just...
That was me trying to do my circles.
You have like no life. How did that happen?
I'm at no life?
Yeah. Oh, I guess that does work. Dang it. And he follows up by kicking me in the face. Okay, got him. Look, there go the identical villagers.
Well, it's Sameville.
You wanna grab that
No,
dragon?
you do it. Jerks. You guys are jerks. Let's try that out. I'm not gonna see it.
Ah.
Oh, you jerk.
Nice.
And what is it? Oh, the X button will do it?
Yeah, X button does that. You can also do a charging kind of headbutt move with the dragon. It's kind of so-so.
Oh, wait. There's the I can't torch this guy. Oops, I'm sorry. I can torch you, but I can't torch the stupid gnome. There you go.
You get that? I've got it. Full up. Okay. Now, I think we're at the boss here. I'm gonna do the magic because I'm full up.
Alrighty.
Did I just... I shot you.
Me or the thingy?
Oh, I guess
it was the thingy.
Maybe. It didn't seem to hurt you, so
these-
that's good.
No. What is this guy called?
That guy's just a plain old dragon, I think. I don't know if he's got a name.
Jerks.
That red dragon's the best pet in the game, but he only shows up like twice. Dang it.
Oh, there I am. Get off me, you jerk.
Can you... Yeah, there you go.
That?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay, you grabbed the best dragon of the game. You, wench. No.
Okay, now credits.
Oh,
Can you
wait.
continue?
Well, yeah, except for...
Okay, hit start.
Okay. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a good, surprising dodge.
Ah, you... Got it.
Oh, good. Oh, that, she just stole your ride.
Dang it!
Oh.
Hop on the dragon. There we go.
Apparently.
And now we lose the dragon anyway. I think in the
all
arcade...
that-
Oh, the green ones give you beef life.
Yes.
I think
Oh,
we both need it. Oh, really? There you go.
Thank you. Oh, we're so low on everything.
I know. I don't think I'm going to be beating this in 1 quarter. I gotta say, this version of it. Yeah, it has been a long time. You know, back in the day, I don't think I even owned the cartridge version of this either. The first time I played it was on the compilation that came with the Sega CD.
Wow.
Good times. I'm gonna go up here.
Oh, it's here. The other guy was
There you go.
I was moving so you could torch her. Torch her.
Okay, now you gotta be careful with this jump. So you double tap to run and then you jump at the last minute, like that.
What do you mean double?
Right. Oh, well, I guess you just hop over there. Dang it. Just... I hate
That
these
one.
gnomes.
Oh, by the way, you can walk off the edge.
Yeah, you just press down, you'll die.
I did.
Pretty much every level in this game is like that too, so you have to be careful.
Thanks for torching me. I was down on the ground. What I can do about that? Ooh. Tentacles. Get on the dragon. Oh, he ran off.
Yeah. Let's try why that door says dead.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe it's bed, but backwards.
That could be it. The ending in this game is like so meta. It's like the characters like break out of an arcade where they're in and just go running through the streets. I always thought that was like the coolest ending ever.
Oh, that would be. Oh.
I say that because it's highly unlikely that we'll see the ending.
Come on, dude.
Nice.
You go ahead.
You should grab it. No, you need more. You're, like, once you get past your level 1, it takes, like, 4 jars to get through. You get to the good stuff. I get to the good... Like, I get to level 2 real quick. But I only go up to level 3 total. On yours, if you get up to level 6, you can bring the dragon. It kills everything. The dragon used to be, like, the coolest graphic in the world. They really are. Oh, this guy. Yeah. Oh, once you continue. Hit start. Do the magic.
I was about to.
Look at that. Crazy fire spirits.
Pretty awesome.
Okay, in the arcade it was cooler. Although, I gotta say,
it's still really cool.
if you compare this to, like, Nintendo graphics, it's pretty good.
Oh, sure.
Nice. There you go.
I'm trying that X circle.
It's tough to pull off. It has to be, like, really exact timing. I remember it being a lot more forgiving than this. Oh, you need the green guys. I can't get any more beef, I think, so you should make sure to grab some beef. Or it'll all just fly into me.
Well, and also,
lame.
like, we hit, like, twice, and, like, they ran off fast.
Yeah, seriously. They're the Fiend's Path. You know what the Fiend's Path means? I don't know, just this weird town. Everything's at the same address. If you head up top, you can smack them when they come get you.
Yeah, but I was trying to figure if one of us was up top and one was not.
You softened it up for me. Surprise! We're on back of a giant eagle with a horrible skin condition.
That's...
I never really understood that either. I love the fact that we're flying on an eagle. I don't know why skeletons pop out of the eagle. Yes, you can't fall down that. You can fall off the eagle pretty easily, so be careful. This collection also has Golden Axe 2 and 3. I didn't spend a whole lot of time with those, but I remember them not being super great, so... The only Golden Axe sequel that I will acknowledge is the sweet one they made for the arcade version. The Golden Axe Revenge, I think. I remember it had a giant ogre, and you played as this ogre carrying around like a gnome in his backpack. And I was like, that's the coolest thing
That is
ever.
awesome.
The gnome would like do all the magic, and the ogre would just like brute force everything. Sorry. Jeez.
Again, why are you guys all piling up on me? And the taller one. Oh! Oh!
Dope. And that's it.
No! Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I certainly had to contribute to the...
No, I think I died before you did, so... I think I like the fact that this game is
Oh my gosh.
basically like He-Man the video game, too. You've got, like, the goofy barbarian stuff, which was prevalent in the 80s.
Oh my gosh. Conan.
And a dwarf.
Thundar.
Conan, Thundar.
Well, no, there's no...
I guess He-Man is probably more the Mattel version that they were going for, but man, talk about your unrealistic body stereotypes.
Did you guys get...
They're the worst.
Oh, I thought you were saying, oh, we didn't record any of this.
The lens cap was on.
Oh, no. Okay.
And
So,
boom.
yeah, I do remember being on the Eagleback. Now that you mentioned that's an Eagleback.
Okay.
I remember doing that. Oh my gosh.
And there you go. Golden Axe. Oh, there's like a ranking. How fun is that?
I'm at negative 5,000.
Well, I promise I used to be better at this. I'm just woefully out of practice.
Well,
so.
it's a late. We're trying to cram a whole bunch of recordings in today, so.
But
we have had a long day of recordings.
The other thing, just to kind of give you an idea of,
oh yeah.
if you are into this sort of thing, check out all of the awesome games you get with it. Like Alex Kidd, the Genesis one, Alien Storm, Alien Shoulders are great shooters. Altered Beast, can't go wrong there. Like awesome scrolling shooter, RPG, like kind of Zelda-ish. Bonanza Brothers, these guys were in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
That's
yeah.
right.
The puzzle games that really wanted to be
They were like
Tetris.
the Blues Brothers, but they were...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you got it.
I remember them. Red and blue.
Mm-hmm. Comic Zone was actually a really good platformer. Crackdown. Oh my god. Decap Attack. So this is all like the first-party Sega stuff, basically. All the Sega games that like Sega actually made, or many of them. Galaxy Force 2.
All your Golden Axes.
Golden Axe 1, 2, 3. Gunstar Heroes, which was made by Treasure, but oh my god, one of the best Genesis games ever. It totally makes this collection, so...
Well, I'll have to come back and do some... Wait. Don't,
yeah, I don't want to bury the lead here. Kid Chameleon's awesome. Landstalkers. If you like frickin' Climax RPGs, I love Landstalkers. It's great. Light Crusaders, another great action RPG. Like, 3 Phantasy Stars. Phantasy Star 2 is like one of my favorite RPGs ever, and it turns out Phantasy Star 4 is actually better, so... Oh, so good. On the Shinobi series. Shining in the Darkness, first-person RPG. A lot of good RPGs here. Shining Force 1 and 2, tactical RPGs.
a lot of
Shinobi
3. Varieties.
Mm-hmm.
Sonics.
Yep, 4 different Sonic games. You get 1, 2, Sonic 3D Blast and Spinball. Space Harrier 2.
Space Harrier.
Can't go wrong with Space Harriers. Streets of Rage 1 and 2, which, honestly, after what I just played with Golden Axe, vastly superior in terms of side-scrolling brawlers. We should totally play these sometime. Well, and 3. Oh, these things are expensive, too. Try getting a physical copy of 3 from someday. It's like $80. It's crazy. Super Thunderblade, Sword of Vermilion, Yu Suzuki's RPG. The Sonic guy?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. First one. Great music. Revenge of Shinobi. Love that one. I'm guessing this is the one without the unlicensed Marvel content where they just slid in Spider-Man and Batman as bosses. Those were the days when you could get away with that stuff. 2, both of the Toe Jam and Earl games. And then Vector Man 1, 2, amazing forgotten sleeper platformers. Virtua Fighters, and the 2 Wonder Boy games for Genesis. So, this one just got the re-release on PS4. So, anyway, all great stuff. Total quality. It's an incredible value for the money, and you could, like, if you had one game, you could just play this for a year.
Yeah, and it's not very... They just released this physical on the PS4 for very inexpensive, like $25-$30.
Yes.
So, I mean, look at all the games you get, though.
Oh, so much good stuff. Beautiful games. Like the
Super
interface.
And the room is really fun, too.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a clock on the wall that's actually time.
You can change the time in the room. I'm not really sure why you'd want to, but you can. So if it's like, I wonder what this room would look like in 8 hours. Look, the sun goes through.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
That is crazy.
And the physical that we just got also has that poster.
Oh yeah, the poster there for Golden Axe.
And the one to the left
okay, you
there.
can't really see
Is
it.
the
Streets of Rage. Yeah, it's actually all there.
90s fashion, an apology. Oh my gosh,
God.
this is awesome.
Cassettes, a dying medium.
The interweb. Invest now.
Comics. 3DT, Guide to Games. 3DT is the company that made this. Y2K, The Lie. Oh my god.
This is such a fun little
It
game.
really is. Super cute. Yeah. Anyway, give it a shot. It's a beautiful value for your money. And, well, that's it.
Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.